Well, I'm back. It's been about a year since I've been on YouTube and decided to start doing it again. A lot has changed in the last year. Built a car, sold it, stopped drifting, decided I want to start again. Try to make it quick, quit drifting. I built a car, which was my last video a year ago. I showed the shell, and I basically built a car, built a sweet motor. It was a 418 stroked LS3 based, CNC ported, custom cam, the whole nine. Anything you could do to the motor, I did to it. It ran really good. I don't know why. I just decided, you know, with the cost of everything going up and you know, the Kinda shortage and stuff like that, I decided I was just done. And honestly, I just kind of fell out of love with it for a minute. And then I don't know why, but I here about a month ago, I just started seeing old videos and watching some stuff from the past, and I really wanted to do it again. And I know it's kind of stupid of me to build a perfect car and then sell it, but honestly, I'm gonna dial it back a little bit. I don't want that much horsepower. I had a lot more fun when it was just a stock 5.3 with a cam and just hanging out with friends, and I was chasing like competition drifting, and so I wanted a cage car and a big motor and all that stuff. But honestly, I couldn't care less anymore. I just want to do it for fun and go back to basics basically. So that being said, going to be building a new car, going to try to do better on YouTube than I have in the past. I want to document everything, even something as boring as digging the car out and washing it and getting it ready. So that's what this video is basically this car I got from a friend of mine. It used to be my car a long time ago. I just got the shell and never did anything with it. Traded it to a guy. That guy sold it to a friend of mine. Both of them friends, and it's just been sitting actually at my house in the background for 8 years or so. So the car has been underwater. Not a big deal to me. There's no rust in it that I can tell, just some minor surface stuff. So I'm gonna wash it out, kind of get it all prepped for the motor. I'm gonna paint the whole thing. I'm gonna go through the steps of everything. So this will be a new series on that car by itself. It's going to be a slower process than it has been in the past, just because I am working on a budget this time. Got a lot more going on, working for myself again. So finding the time and the money to do all that stuff in itself is hard, but I'm going to try to be as consistent as possible. A couple other things. Got a 1970 Chevelle. It's my dream car. When I sold the car, I bought this, and got a really good deal on it. It's getting an LS sooner than probably the 240 will be. I've got everything for it already. So those of you are interested in old classic cars, I'll be doing a little bit on that as well. I need to go get some cleaners from the store to kind of rinse some of the river smell out of it, and we'll get started and kind of get an inventory of some things we might need. I know it's missing a few parts, so let's get started. All right, got the essentials. Got some awesome. If you guys haven't used this, it's awesome. And some super degreaser cheapo soap. Those are the ingredients needed to deflood a flood car, I think. So I'm gonna wash this thing off and dig all the junk out of it and see what we're working with. This is what starting over looks like. This car has been underwater and is going to be fun. Anyway, this thing's been sitting forever, as you can tell. It's still got a transmission, but yeah, definitely needs some work. I did have a KA in it at one point, and got a couple videos of it doing some burnouts.
One eternity later.
KA in it for maybe a couple months, and then we ripped it out and put it in something else. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on it. First thing I'm gonna do to this thing is get the pressure washer out and wash it inside and out. Get all of the crusty mud off it the best I can, then I'll start ripping stuff out of it. And this car is gonna get an LS, of course, probably gonna get some BCs, 5-lug conversion, all the good stuff. My goal is to have it on track this year, because now that I want to drift again after selling my pride and joy, this thing's gonna have to get going pretty quick. So let's get started. Swampy. Cool. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna, oh gosh, the tracks are stuck. Guess I'm gonna rip the seats out and get rid of the swamp. Oof. Poor car. Look at him. Just look at him.
Go?
What?
You want to go?
I don't want any goats. There's a couple over there. Get it up on the house. Okay. So back it up. 1, 2. As far as you can. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take the transmission out. Alex is gonna take the transmission out for me while I go get something to eat. Isn't he a nice guy? I need a lift.
Tell me what you want to do.
Okay, just let it down.
Okay, clear?
Yep.
Slow?
Sure. You got it now.
Huh? You get that?
Yeah, pull the jack out. Maybe, yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy those noises, YouTube. Only the best. That's like some music you listen to go to sleep. Out. 3 seconds. YouTube magic. It's 8 minutes on here. So I gotta take this hideous thing off. Much better. That is stage 1 to deflood the flood car. Turned out way better. I just kind of wiped the windows down, but inside's way better. Obviously not covered in swamp mud. Still a little dirty. That's a little bit of surface rust starting, but I'm gonna pull the dash out and I'm actually gonna wash everything again and go through everything so it doesn't smell like a river. Well, this is how it turned out. Way better than it was. I can actually sit in it now and not be too grossed out. Floors came out pretty alright. I found a couple surface spots of rust. Overall pretty clean. Still gonna rip the dash out. Probably all the factory wiring and just rinse everything again. Then I'll be painting in here and cleaning some stuff up. But anyway, it's a good start. Better than nothing, which is what I had before I had this. This car, like I said, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. I've got an aluminum 5.3 out of a Trailblazer. I'm going to use that. Sloppy stage 2 cam, just cheap stuff. It's supposed to work, should work, anything will work. Better than nothing. I never believed the guys that said to not overbuild your car. Now I understand exactly why you should not do that. It definitely takes away from the fun of it, overcomplicates things, use more tires, costs more money, and it becomes a hassle and a chore. And so I'm gonna take it back to 2-3 years ago when I was just having fun with friends, and the car was pretty easy to maintain, and oil changes and bolt checks. So that was nice. It's not gonna make 1,000 horsepower. I haven't decided if I'm gonna run a major angle kit. I'm probably just gonna run cut knuckles, factory diff, maybe a hydro, LS motor. That's it. Getting back into YouTube, things are. I'm gonna have to learn a few things again. Camera presence is one. So that being said, sorry if you made it all the way through the video and you're asleep now. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you haven't already, do it. That's gonna be it for me. I will see you next time. Bye.